Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today I'm back in Grand Theft Auto Online and we're going to be customizing the X32, which is on sale this week, and I'm going to be putting the HSW upgrade on this vehicle, which I'm very excited about. I have not driven this thing with HSW yet, so this is going to be pretty exciting. We're in the LS car meet. We're going to go ahead and modify the car in here, and I'm of course going to do a full review on the vehicle once it's fully customized and everything like that. So this thing's going for $8.99 this week and 1.2 mil for the HSW upgrade, so about 2.1 mil. And here we go. Let's go ahead and start off with the armor. We're going to go all the way up on that. The HSW brakes are going to get applied, HSW engine tune. Let's also just go ahead and take care of the transmission and the suspension as well. Interestingly, this thing doesn't get HSW suspension. That's very odd. I'm kind of surprised about that. We do have the HSW transmission though, and the stage 3 turbo. So there we go. Let's go ahead and start off with the bumper panel. We can go for the black light panel, or we can go for the chrome light panel. I kind of like the black, to be honest. I feel like it breaks up the color nicely, so we'll go for that. For the exhaust on this car, there are quite a number of different options. Some of them are pretty ugly, I gotta say. I think that the one I'm going to go for is going to be the double exhaust, because I feel like that's just the best looking, so we'll do that. For the grille, we can go for the chrome grille inserts or the black grille inserts. We also have secondary grille inserts. We have the crossed grille inserts, the black crossed, secondary crossed, or the modern inserts. Black modern or secondary modern. Let's go black modern inserts. I feel like that's a good look for the car, so we'll do that. For the hood, we got the custom hood. We have the custom hood in secondary or carbon. We have all these options in secondary or carbon, which is cool. Out of them so far, I'm kind of liking just the first option. We do have some forged carbon stuff here as well with the HSW hoods. I think I'm going to go for the custom hood. I feel like that's the only option I really kind of like, so we'll do that. Xenon for the lights, of course. For the neon kit, I will be putting it on because it will lower the center of gravity a little bit. So we will do that. For the respray color on this thing, I'm just quickly going to make it silver because I want to see these liveries. So we got the black stripe, we got the white stripe, we have the black double, white double, we have the black triple stripe, interesting, or the white triple stripe as well, the black race flag, the white race flag, the black spiky strips, white spiky strips, drag race, dense race. We have the dense street camo. It's kind of cool. And of course, HSW Racing and HSW Elite. I'm not really feeling any of the liveries, to be honest. I wish there was like some, maybe like a shopping list livery for this car or something like that, but all these are a little bit too crazy looking for me, so I'm going to avoid them all. For the louvers, we could go for some. I'm mildly tempted to. We'll just have to see what options we actually have here. You know what? Honestly, I'm not really loving the look of any of them. I feel like they're all a little bit too modern for the car, so I'm going to leave it with no louvers. We will go yellow on black for the plate though, and for the rear diffuser, we can do the bumper with small cutouts, which I don't mind the look of that. We can also go for the lipped rear bumper as well. Pretty light diffuser, I don't mind that. We can also do that in carbon or secondary. We have the large diffuser as well, and we have that in carbon or secondary as well. We also got the race diffuser, which is the extended one plus the cutouts on the bumper. I think I'm going to go for that option for right now. We also do have the competition diffuser as well, but I'm not a fan of that. So we'll go for this. I feel like this is looking pretty good. For the respray color, I think the last time I did this, I did it in like a sea green or something like that. For today's build, I am not 100% sure what I want to go for. What if we went for, you know what I was thinking about is a black with like some sort of a blue pearlescent on it. Like, I wonder what like black with like an ultra blue pearl on it would be. I guess it basically is just galaxy blue. Except it's a little brighter than that. To be honest, I kind of like the look of it. Maybe we should go for like a light blue though, or something like that. Maybe ultra is a little too much. We'll keep the secondary in the black as well. Side louvers, we also have these. That's kind of cool. I feel like because I don't have the back louvers on, it's going to be a little bit weird to have side louvers. So I think I'm going to avoid that option, but we do have some side skirts as well. I might put the side plates on, to be honest. I kind of like the look of those. We also have the skirts, carbon skirts, secondary skirts. We have skirts with arrow. We have those in carbon and carbon and secondary trim. We also have them in the secondary color as well. I think for the skirt option, I think I'm just going to go for the side plates. I kind of like the look of that, so let's do that. Thankfully, we do have a front splitter for the car, except it's a little too aggressive for my liking. Maybe the winged splitter would be a little bit better. I don't know. Is there one that's smaller than that, though? Oh, the drop splitter's not terrible. Maybe we could go for that. We'll see. Got the vented splitter as well. Oh, in the front, it's got that vent. That's kind of cool. Maybe I'll go for the vented splitter. I kind of like the look of that. Let's do that. Yeah, all these other ones are way too aggressive, so we'll just keep it like that. For the wing, we have the hooped wing. We also have that in the secondary color. We also have the anise wing as well, which is interesting looking. Carbon street wing, we got that in secondary. We also have the raised street wing. We have the carbon race wings. We have the like chassis mounted wings, carbon competition wing, alternate ones of those. We have the drag carbon wing. It's a shame that the spoiler options for this car are so fucking ugly, to be honest. I guess we're gonna go for like the anise wing. I think that's what I went for the last time I did this car. It's kind of a shame. I don't really want to go for it. I wish there was just another ducktail option, but I guess that would be too much for Rockstar to add. So yeah, awesome. Sport category, chrome endos, perhaps? Ooh, what about the Super 5s? Those are also kind of sick looking on this car. We could also go for like S racers or something like that. I'm not really sure what to do. The Endo V ones are so hard to pass up though. They look so good. Maybe not chrome though. Maybe just regular Endo V1s, and then we could do them in like a cool color. Like we could do them in like a midnight purple would be kind of cool, or like a midnight blue's even kind of cool. But it's like too bright. What about a black steel? Black steel looks good. I like that. Okay. Let's keep that. We'll do bulletproof tires on this thing as well, and we're going to tint the windows all the way out, I think. I'm just wondering what this car would look like now that it's fully customized. I'm wondering what it would look like in a bit of a brighter color. It is kind of tempting me to go with that because you can kind of see more of the details of the car in like one of these brighter colors. Cabernet red could be kind of fun. Candy red could also be kind of fun as well. Ooh, kind of looks really good in orange as well. Oh man, some of these other colors are kind of tempting me, to be honest. Ah, shoot. Maybe I should go for it in like a darker blue, just so it's a little bit brighter. Could also maybe, what does it look like in like an actual bright blue? Like racing blue? Racing blue actually looks really good. Ultra blue looks good too. What if I went for a racing blue with an ultra blue pearlescent? I feel like that's kind of clean looking actually. You know what? I like that. I like that better. Let's go ahead and take this thing outside. We're going to get into the sound test and the full review, of course, as well. I've decided to take the liberty of launching a mission that's locked at daytime so that we can actually see how this car looks a little bit better in the daylight and everything like that. Let's go ahead and take a listen to the vehicle before we get into anything else. This thing actually does sound pretty good. I kind of forgot how good this car actually sounds. Now with HSW, I am definitely noticing that this car is a lot faster. I will just say as well, even without HSW, I do believe this thing is the fastest coupe in the game currently, but with HSW, it remains the fastest coupe in the game. It just gets even faster, so go figure, I guess. But very, very cool car, very underrated car. You never see anybody driving this thing in online, maybe for a good reason. I mean, it's not the prettiest car. Like, it's really cool looking from the front end, but the fitment on it is absolutely horrible. I hate how much the wheels are stuck inside the fender lines. The rear end is also really high on this car, and I feel like that's something that I don't really love about it. But other than that, like looks wise, I think it's actually pretty cool looking. I just wish there were some better spoiler options because I really don't like any of the non-stock spoiler options. This is just the best one out of them all, in my opinion, at least. So would have definitely liked to see some other options, but I guess, you know, it is what it is, so we'll deal with it. As far as performance goes with this car, it's fast for sure. But it's fast in like a coupe sense, if that makes sense. It's not like a supercar HSW feel to it, you know. It's no Banshee GTS, it's no Grotti Stinger TT, it's no Ubermacht Niobe or anything like that, which of course you shouldn't be expecting this car to be like that, you know, in the first place, because, you know, at the end of the day, it is, you know, an older Japanese car, a coupe category vehicle as well, and everything like that. So it makes sense. It's definitely fast for what it is, which is cool. It's what you want to see for sure. It doesn't really give the best driving experience ever, I would say. Like, it handles relatively well and everything like that. It doesn't like understeer or oversteer like too badly. Nothing really of either, to be completely honest, which is fine. That's, you know, it's good. It's planted. It feels good through the corners. Tiny bit of oversteer on the exit. That's, you know, that's what you want. But it's not necessarily like fun to drive, if that makes sense. It's good. It does exactly what you want it to do, which is a great thing, and I'm not saying that's bad at all. It's just not like anything close to being like a little bit of a handful or anything like that, but that's okay. Now, speed-wise, acceleration-wise, it definitely feels quick. It definitely feels like it's going too fast for these corners, but shockingly, it's actually holding itself pretty well. Like, it's really not, you know, causing me any issues or grief at all, which is awesome to see. So, you know, it might not be like a super fun driver's car, but it's definitely a pretty damn good car. Like, it goes around these corners exactly how you want it to. It accelerates well, has a good top speed with HSW. Looks wise, like I said, it's good from most angles, I would say, as well. So I think if you can get this thing on sale during the week that this thing is on sale, which will be for 2 more days when this video is coming out, I'd say, yeah, it's a good car to have, especially if you plan to race at all in the coupes category or anything like that. This thing is absolutely awesome for that. So that's, you know, something good about it as well. For 900k and, you know, the $1.2 million HSW upgrade, it's really not bad. Like 2.1 mil, I mean, it is kind of bad, but it's not, I feel like it's a justifiable price for what you're getting. I feel like this is worth the amount of money in comparison to some of the other coupe category vehicles that you could buy. Alternatively, like the Karen Previon, for example, or something like that. That thing would get smoked by this. This thing looks better, it performs better, all of that sort of stuff. So all good in my book. I would recommend the Annis Euros X32. I think it's a cool car. I think that most people should probably buy one if you're remotely interested. Now, if you're watching this in the future when this car's not on sale, I believe it goes for $1,499,000. If I'm not mistaken, let's just quickly check. Yes, $1,499,000. I feel like that's where it's like, it's the value kind of struggles a little bit more so for me. Because that puts, what does that put the HSW upgrade at? Like 2.7. That's a lot of money for this car. 2.7 mil is a lot of money for this car. One, you know, 2.1 sort of area, not too bad. It's not too bad. So if you can get it on sale, I would definitely recommend it. If you can't get it on sale, it really depends how much you like this vehicle. How much do you like the Nissan 300ZX? If you like it a lot, it's probably worth it for you. You'll probably enjoy driving the car. I think anyone would enjoy driving this car. I feel like the performance is good enough. But, you know, when you get to that $2.7 million range, that's like Progen Emirates sort of range. That's almost a Bravado Banshee GTS or Ubermacht Niobe. You know, for another couple $100,000 you could get one of those cars, which would kill this thing performance wise. So it really just depends how much you like this car. If you think it's worth it, buy it. If not, don't. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching today's customization video on the Annis Euros X32. Let me know what you thought of my build in the comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, dislike if you didn't, of course, and consider subscribing to my channel if you guys are new. With that being said, I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, take care. Peace.